algorithm. Now, one such example which I have given you yesterday, which I have told that you are supposed to construct an LR parsing table for this particular grammar. So this was the grammar which I have given you yesterday, and you are being asked to construct an SLR1 parsing table for this particular grammar. Many of them have done it, but few of them have got this as wrong. I'll tell you why, where they have gone wrong in solving this particular thing. So first part was we are supposed to argument the given grammar. So everybody has argumented the given grammar. So if you argument the given grammar, till yet people are not solving it, we solve. I'm again and again telling that unless and until you solve, you will not be able to get this. So this is how you are supposed to argument the given grammar. So many of them have argumented the given grammar correctly. So this is how the argumentation of the given grammar is. This is the argumented grammar. The second step was to create an LR0 item set. Now, while creating an LR0 item set, many of them has got this also right. So to create an LR0 item set, your I0 item set, I'll just, instead of showing the diagram directly, I'll just write it down here. The I0 item set will be represented as S dash goes to, you are just writing it here because it's difficult to draw those shapes and put it on the screen. So this is an I0 set. Many of them have got this I0 set. Then is an I1 set. So your I1 set is nothing but basically there are two arrows, which are three arrows coming from an I0 set. The first arrow is for the S. The first arrow is for the S. The second arrow is for the I. And the third arrow is for the A. So these are the three outgoing arcs. So if you look at this particular diagram, so there are three outgoing arcs, S, I, and A. So many of them have got this correct. There is no issues in those. So either you can write down as S dollar or you can directly write down as S. Both of them is an except part. So S dot dollar, that also is a valid. I have written here S dot. Now for an I, this is the transition you are getting, or this is an I2 set. So S goes to I dot SES. So after a dot, there is an S. So all production starting with an S from an I0 set has to be taken. But for I, there were two production. One is S goes to I dot SES and second was S goes to I dot S. So after these two productions you have written, the remaining three are productions starting with an S. So these were the three productions which were being added from I0. The last was A. So this is an I3 set. Now this basically goes down to a dollar state. Coming down to this particular I2 with an S, it goes to a new state, that is S goes to is dot es, and you have S goes to is dot, because these are two production with an S. With an I, it goes to itself. With an I, it goes to itself. With an A, it goes to an I3 set. With an I, it goes to itself, and with an A, it goes to itself. To I3 set. Next, for I4, with an E transition, you have generated an I5 set. S goes to SE dot S. All production starting with an S has to be written. So there were three production from an I0 set. And with an I, it goes to I2 set. And with an A, it goes to an I3 set. Now from I5, S is the symbol which has to be processed. And then we reach down to the last and the final set, that is an I8. So many of them have got this diagram correct. Now, what happens when you are drawing and parsing table, before you do with an LR0 item, the third step I have told you to calculate the follow function. Now, many of them or most of them are not able to calculate the follow function correctly, and therefore the table has gone wrong. Whether your LR0 item set is right, but your table has gone wrong only because the follow set which you have calculated is not correct. Now, how many follow set of only S has to be created, because there is only one non-terminal symbol S. So if I look at this particular grammar which is being given to you, if this is the grammar which is being given to you, and if I want to calculate the follow, sorry, this is the argumented grammar. So there are two things. Either you supposed to take follow of S dash. The follow of S dash will be equal to nothing but your dollar, because S dash now becomes the start symbol of the given grammar. And second thing which you are supposed to calculate is now follow of S. Now look at a follow of S. Look at here. This is S here. After an S, the follow is a terminal symbol E. So the follow of S is E. The follow of S is E. Now S is also here. S is also, we are looking at this production, the argumented grammar. So S is here. After an S, there is a dollar. So the first follow is a dollar, comma. Here also S is there. S is followed by E. Therefore, E becomes the next follow. After S, there is nothing. And here, in the last production, there is no S. So the follow of S is now E, comma A. Dollar, comma E. The follow of S is dollar, comma E. So many of them have not got that particular follow set correctly, and therefore the table has gone wrong. So please see, because when you are doing an LR one item set, you are calculating a look ahead, which is nothing but an follow. There also few people have done mistake. I'll come down to that example when I'll explain you that. But this is how the follow has to be constructed. So follow of S dash, we are calculating follow for an argumented grammar. So there are only two non-terminal. One is an S dash and another one is an S. So follow of S dash becomes dollar because S is dash becomes a start symbol of the given grammar. And follow of S, तो एस यहाँ पर है, उसका फॉलो डॉलर है, टर्मिनल डायरेक्टली. यस यहाँ पर भी है, उसका फॉलो डायरेक्टली ई आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं. और फॉलो ऑफ ये एस का कोई फॉलो नहीं है, तो इसका आपको लेना है. देयरफॉर डॉलर एंड ई बिकम्स फॉलो ऑफ दिस. सो इज दैट क्लियर? इज दैट क्लियर टू एवरीबडी? इज दैट क्लियर? हाँ या ना?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. So that mistake few people have done. So even though you have gotten correct LR zero item set, your follow has created a problem and therefore the table has gone wrong. Now, why I wanted to give you this example is because we are supposed to see what are the difference between SLR parsing, LR parsing and LA-LR parsing. So therefore, I have given you this particular example. Now, when you start doing this particular table, now look at the table entries which you have got. From state 0, there are 3 outgoing arcs, one with an S. So 0 with an S is 1. For a small I, it is S2. And for an A, it will be an S3. For an A, it will be an S3. Though it is not shown in the table, it is an S3. Now, you look at 1 with an dollar. 1 with an dollar is basically an except. 1 with an dollar is basically an except. Now, look at state number 2. State number 2 has S going to S4. With an I, it goes to itself, that is S2. So, 2 with an I is S2. And with an A, it goes to S3. So, therefore, it is an S3 written here. Is that clear? Now, state number 3. State number 3, there are no outgoing arcs, but a production is being processed into this. So we have numbered this production. So that number given to that production is 3. Therefore, there is an R3 value written in the table. Now, coming down to the fourth part, I4. Now, look at I4. I4 first make an entry to E. The outgoing arc is only one single E that goes to S5. So 4 with an E is S5. Now, as I've told you, as you go from 0 state, the two things which you're supposed to look out in an LR0 item set is, you're supposed to look at the outgoing arcs. Also, you are supposed to see whether an element is processed into the given thing. So, first में element process हुआ है, उसका value आपने accept लिखा है. सेकेंड में कोई एलिमेंट प्रोसेस नहीं हुआ है, इसके लिए एस को गो टू में लिखा है, आई को आपने शिफ्ट किया है और ए को भी आपने शिफ्ट किया है. State number 3 में there is no outgoing arc but an element is processed. Therefore, you have written a reduce function R3 and R3. So what you have done is you have written an R3 and R3 into a follow of S, and follow of S is E and dollar. Therefore, R3 and R3 is written here. Coming down to I4, which is the important case, I4 has one outgoing arc E. For that, we have written 4 with an E as S5. Now, I4 also has one production, S goes to I as dot. And this particular production is considered as to be a processed production. And therefore, since it is a processed production, you are supposed to invoke a reduce function for this particular production. So, you have to write down into the follow of S. So follow of S is E and follow of S is dollar, and the production number given to this, the number given to this set production is 2. Therefore, it is SY oblique R2, and for dollar, it is R2. Is that clear? Is the entry clear to you? Is the entry clear to you? Are the entries clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, state number 5 with an S goes to state number 6, with a small a goes to S3, with a small I goes to I2. So this is S2, S3, and 6. Look at the last state, I6. The entire production is processed. Therefore, you are supposed to invoke a reduce function. Here, the follow of S is E and dollar. Therefore, R1 and R1 is written. So this is how this table is being constructed. So please bear in mind, you are supposed to calculate proper follow set. If your follow set goes wrong, then it becomes difficult for you to calculate. Now, the example, if you look at here, you look at the table, and all the tables which you have drawn so far for the SLR, there were no two entries were occupying a same location. Now, the example which is being highlighted here, state number 4 with an E, there are two conflicting entries. These are called as conflicting entries into the SLR parsing table. This entries is called as a conflicting entries, and the name of this conflicting entries is, it is a shift reduce conflict. क्योंकि एक shift है और एक reduce है, so it is called as shift reduce conflict. So what I want to tell you is, an SLR parser in case will generate a conflict known as a shift reduce conflict. So there are chances that an SLR may suffer from and shift reduce conflict. So what you are supposed to state is that if there is a shift reduce conflict, then the given grammar is not an SLR grammar. And since the given grammar is not an SLR grammar, you cannot parse the given string. क्योंकि parse करने के लिए the grammar has to be an SLR grammar. So you're supposed to write down the given grammar is, you can conclude the given grammar is not an SLR1 grammar as there is a shift reduce conflict in SLR1 parsing table. SLR1 parsing table. So this is what you are supposed to conclude at the end. So bear in mind, SLR will give you shift reduce conflict. SLR will always give you a shift reduce conflict. Is the example clear to everybody? Those who have not solved, please solve it. This is what you are supposed to get. And those who have solved but have not got this output, please make correction. You have got correctly an LR0 item set, but the only thing is the follow was not properly calculated, and therefore the table has gone wrong. So this was one of the example of SLR parsing. The second example was, you are supposed to draw a parsing table for this. Many of them have drawn a parsing table for this. Everybody has got it correctly, so I'm not telling the solution of this. Many of them who have posted has got a right solution. So this is what the second example was. Sorry, this was the example. Sorry. That example SLR parsing table, LR parsing table we have constructed. You were supposed to construct an LR parsing table for this example. Many of them have got correct all this one. So this is I'm not posting a solution of this particular thing. Now, coming down to the two examples which I have given you, this particular example which I have given you, you were supposed to construct both SLR and LR table. Now, to construct an SLR and LR table, few of them have got correct, few of them have got wrong, but we will start. I'll tell you the point where everybody has gone wrong. The first thing is, you are supposed to argument the given grammar for an SLR. We will first do it for an SLR. So if I argument this particular grammar for an SLR, the grammar now becomes as, I'll show you the initial step and then I'll show you the diagram, and then you see whether you are getting a correct diagram or not. So it is, few of them have got the diagram also incorrect. They have forgot to write down after a dot. If it is a non-terminal, then all the productions have to be written. So this is an I0 set. I'm talking about an SLR construction. I will come down to LR later on. So this is an SLR construction. Now, to do this SLR, we do not have to compare with anything. We can directly start drawing the diagram. So this is a diagram which you can see. So you can see the diagram which is being highlighted on the screen. So this is what the diagram is. So you have I0 looks like this. The element to be processed from an I0 is S, L, then you have an R, then you have an ID, and you have a star. So with an S, it goes to an I1 set, S dash goes to S dot. With an L, it goes to, there are two production with an L. एक last में दिया है, R goes to L. तो वो कोई कोई लोगों ने वो प्रोडक्शन भूल गए हैं, इसके लिए ये प्रोडक्शन एक साथ एक के नीचे नहीं दिए हैं. So obviously all productions may not be of the same form. Once you know the way of solving it, you should be able to understand this. Therefore, few have made a mistake in this. So L को process करने के लिए L के दो productions है. So these two productions will go into this I2 set. Coming down to the next one, that is an R1, and R has 1 and 2. This is basically that R, S goes to R. So this is one production. This is an I4 set. Next is an I, which is this, and next is in star I5. You must have written 1, 2, 3, 4. The order doesn't remain. If it is varying also, it doesn't matter. But try to number it as per the given thing. So first should be S, second should be L, the third should be R, the fourth should be I, sorry, the third S, L, R, star, and then ID. So this is the star part. Few of them have forgot to write down after a dot there is an R. So all R productions are supposed to be written. So there is only one production starting with an R. So that is being added. But वो dot L आ गया है, इसके लिए L के productions यहाँ पे add किए हैं. So few of them have gone wrong in this I5 set, and few of them have gone wrong in an I2 set. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sets generated for I0. I1 process. Next I am processing an equal. So this is an I6 set. So S goes to L equal to dot R. All production starting with an R has to be written. एक लिखा है, dot L आया है, इसके लिए L के productions लिखे हैं. Then for I5, L is going to I7, R is going to I8. With a star, it goes to itself. With an ID, it goes to I3. So that is a process of I5. Then you have I6 to be processed. R goes to S. This production completes, goes to 9, and ID goes to I3. And ID goes to I3. Now, to construct a table, you have to tell me, now you have to tell me and calculate and tell me what will be the follow element set. अभी आपको मुझे इसके follow बताने हैं. You are supposed to tell me the follow. You are supposed to tell me the follow of S dash. The follow of S dash is obviously dollar, because that is a start symbol of the given grammar. So uska follow remains as dollar. Next input, next is follow of S is to be calculated. Then is follow of L to be calculated, and then follow of R has to be calculated. Follow of R has to be calculated. Now tell me what is the follow of S. Now tell me what is the follow of S. ये प्रोडक्शन में देखना है, S सिर्फ फर्स्ट ही जगह पे है, S के आगे कुछ भी नहीं है. इसके लिए follow of your LHS will become follow of your S. So what will be follow of S now?
Dollar.
Dollar. So follow of your S will also become as dollar. So that is being written here. So this is putting out another brace here. This is dollar. This is dollar. Come down to the L. Look at the L set. Look at the L set. L का क्या follow है? L कहाँ पर है? L पहले second production पे है. L को क्या follow कर रहा है? L को क्या follow कर रहा है? Equal. तो equal can be added. और L कौन से जगह पे है? Is there any other L? Is there any other L? R goes to L है ना? करेक्ट? Is it R
Yes,
goes
ma'am.
to L? There are two productions of L. L का पहला फॉलो इक्वल है और लास्ट प्रोडक्शन में L के आगे कुछ भी एलिमेंट नहीं है, तो आपको किसका फॉलो लेना है? आपको R का फॉलो लेना है। लेकिन R, हाँ, somebody want to say something? So the last production, there is an L over there, and therefore there is no, look at the I0 set, look at the I0 set. आपको फॉलो ऑफ L कैलकुलेट करना है, जिसका फॉलो कैलकुलेट करना है उसको राइट हैंड साइड में देखना है। राइट हैंड साइड में इधर L है और इधर भी L है। सेकेंड प्रोडक्शन में L के आगे इक्वल है, इसके लिए इक्वल एक फॉलो बन गया है। और लास्ट प्रोडक्शन में L के आगे कुछ भी नहीं है, तो यू आर सपोज टू टेक फॉलो ऑफ R, लेकिन आपके पास फिलहाल फॉलो ऑफ R भी नहीं है। So what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to calculate follow of R. Now coming down to follow of R, there are three places in which R is there. These are the three places in which R is there. Now in the second production where R is there, nothing is ahead of R. Therefore follow of S will become follow of R.
Dollar.
So
Dollar.
dollar will be added. Correct? Correct?
Yeah, ma'am.
हाँ, अभी सेकेंड प्रोडक्शन, थर्ड प्रोडक्शन में भी आर है, उस आर के आगे भी कुछ नहीं है, देयरफॉर फॉलो ऑफ एस विल बी अगेन एडेड टू फॉलो ऑफ आर. सो आई हैव ऑलरेडी एडेड दैट डॉलर. Now coming down to the last L is saying that ki there is again nothing ahead of this and you are now supposed to take follow of L. The follow of L क्या हो गया है? Equal हो गया है ना, बराबर? Is that correct? Is that correct? So this will be adding here and their dollar will complete here. So both are interdependent on each other. So we have completed this particular set. Is that clear to everybody? If you have something to ask, हाँ बोलिए.
Ma'am, but in previous example that S goes to ISES, that time while calculating the S, why didn't take the follow of LHS in second production?
किधर?
Previous example,
हाँ,
S
ये
goes
वाला
to IS, हाँ, yes.
हाँ, तो
मैम
लिया
इन
ना,
थर्ड
उसका
प्रोडक्ट
फॉलो लिया ना. आपके पास सिर्फ एक ही नॉन टर्मिनल सिंबल एस है, बराबर?
हाँ
हाँ, अभी एक ही नॉन टर्मिनल सिंबल एस है. आप मुझे खुद बताइए, पहला एस डैश का फॉलो क्या है? एस डैश का फॉलो आपका डॉलर है, वो तो यूनिवर्सल दिया है आपको. अब फॉलो ऑफ एस, अब एस कहाँ कहाँ पे है? पहले प्रोडक्शन में एस है,
हाँ
तो एस के आगे कुछ है एलिमेंट?
ई.
फर्स्ट प्रोडक्शन, लुक एट द फर्स्ट प्रोडक्शन.
अच्छा हाँ, नथिंग इज
नथिंग. तो क्या ऐड होगा फॉलो में? फॉलो ऑफ द एलएचएस ऐड होगा.
यस.
तो फॉलो ऑफ द एलएचएस क्या है? एस डैश है. एस डैश का फॉलो है आपके पास डॉलर, बराबर?
यस.
हाँ, अब सेकंड प्रोडक्शन में आ जाइए. एस है आपके पास, दो जगह पे एस है.
यस.
एक एस के आगे क्या है?
ई.
तो ई ऐड होगा क्योंकि ई इज द टर्मिनल सिंबल.
Screen not visible.
हाँ,
Screen
Correct,
is
na?
not.
Slide is not visible.
okay, 1 minute. Just 1 minute, let me save this. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
तो सेकेंड प्रोडक्शन में एस के आगे क्या है? स्मॉल ई है. सो ई कैन बी एडेड एज अ पार्ट ऑफ द फॉलो.
Yes.
यस. उसके बाद और एक एस है, उस एस के आगे कुछ भी नहीं है.
Yes.
हाँ, तो फॉलो ऑफ द एलएचएस ऐड करना है. एलएचएस में
Yes.
क्या है? एस है, और उसी का फॉलो हम कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं, बराबर, कुछ ऐड कर सकते हैं आप आगे, कर सकते हैं क्या? उसी का फॉलो कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं ना।
डॉलर।
नहीं, डॉलर ऑलरेडी ऐड कर चुके हैं आप,
हाँ।
स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है आपको।
यस।
हाँ, अब थर्ड प्रोडक्शन में आइए, एस के आगे कोई एलिमेंट है क्या?
नो।
नो। तो फॉलो ऑफ द एलएचएस लेना है, एलएचएस का फॉलो क्या है, वही कैलकुलेट कर किया जा रहा है ना, एस। तो कैन
Yes.
आई ऐड एनी फर्दर एलिमेंट?
No.
सो देयरफॉर इट हैज
हम
बिकम डॉलर एंड ई।
yes, yes. Yes.
देन हाउ कम यू आर सेइंग कि वो सेम है? सेम कैसे होगा? सेम नहीं हो सकता है। आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग, फॉलो ऑफ एस डैश विल रिमेन डॉलर। अब एस, आप इसके आई हैव टोल्ड यू सॉल्व एज मेनी फर्स्ट एंड फॉलो फंक्शन एज पॉसिबल। फॉलो ऑफ एस, आपको आरएचएस में एस ढूंढना है। सिर्फ एक ही प्रोडक्शन है जिसके आरएचएस में एस है, वो है फर्स्ट प्रोडक्शन। एस के आगे कोई एलिमेंट नहीं है, इसके लिए फॉलो ऑफ एलएचएस विल बिकम फॉलो ऑफ दिस, therefore follow of s also becomes dollar. I think the first two entries are self-explanatory. I will not have to explain you again and again. Now, coming down to follow of L, there are two places in which L is on the right hand side. The two places on which the L is on the right hand side is production number 2 and last production. So दोनों प्रोडक्शन से आपको वैल्यू जनरेट करने हैं, अगर वैल्यूज है तो, नहीं है तो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते। अब जब सेकंड प्रोडक्शन में आप देखोगे तो L का फॉलो है इक्वल, L का फॉलो है इक्वल, so therefore equal first has to be added. So equal मैंने ऐड किया। अब और एक प्रोडक्शन है R goes to L. Yes, somebody wants to say something. There is one more production that is R goes to L. Now this L does not have anything ahead of it. उसके L के आगे कुछ नहीं है, इसके लिए आपको फॉलो ऑफ LHS लेना है। जब फॉलो ऑफ LHS देखने जाएंगे तो फॉलो ऑफ LHS में R है और R का अभी तक आपने फॉलो कैलकुलेट नहीं किया है। इसके लिए L सेट मैंने ओपन रखा था क्योंकि R का फॉलो चाहिए उसमें डालने के लिए। Then I went and calculated follow of R. So this is a follow of R. There are three places in which R exists in the given production. The first place is the second production. After an R, there is nothing. Therefore, follow of S will become follow of R. Follow of S was dollar. So the first symbol I have added in the follow of R as dollar. So the first symbol that is being added into the follow of R is dollar. In the second production, again S goes to R. There is nothing ahead of R. Therefore, I have to take follow of S again. I have already put follow of S here. Coming down to the third example of R, L goes to dot star R. There is again nothing ahead of R, but this time the LHS is L. तो L का follow लेना है। L के फॉलो में अगर सिर्फ डॉलर ही रहता तो वो ऐड हो चुका होता, लेकिन L के फॉलो में आपको इक्वल मिला, इसके लिए आपको इक्वल R के फॉलो में ऐड करना है। समझ में आया?
यस मैम।
हाँ, तो अभी R का फॉलो कंप्लीट हो गया, डॉलर और इक्वल, बराबर।
यस।
अगर R का फॉलो कंप्लीट हुआ तो L का फॉलो, लास्ट प्रोडक्शन क्या है, R गोज टू L, L के आगे कुछ नहीं है। R फॉलो LHS का फॉलो, LHS का फॉलो शुड बी गिवन टू L, सो LHS में R है, R के आपने फॉलो कैलकुलेट किए, देयरफॉर इक्वल एंड डॉलर विल बी नाउ एडेड एज टू द फॉलो ऑफ L. इज दैट क्लियर?
यस मैम।
So there people have made a mistake. This is how you are supposed, I have told you how to calculate a follow. Please don't hurry up. Look at the production right hand side, look at it very carefully and then start applying the rule. So these are the follows, and once you get this follow, I think the table will be easy to construct. So I'm not showing you the table construction. So ये जो item set जिसने गलत बनाए हैं वो right बनाई है, ये follow set most of them have got wrong, therefore you are supposed to do with this particular follow set. Is that clear? Is the SLR clear to you? Corrections of SLR? Is the correction of SLR clear to everybody? Now we move down to the corrections of LR. So you people have made mistakes in LR as well. Now the mistakes which are being made in LR is, this is the production which has to be taken. and before you start doing it, you are supposed to take the first production, that is this production. I put it here, number it has to be production number 1. I have to start comparing this particular production with A goes to, I'm supposed to start compare this production with, I compare this production, the comparison value is A value becomes, sorry, this is S dash. So the comparison become A equal to S dash, alpha value remains 0, B is equal to S, beta value is null, A is equal to $. So I'm supposed to add production starting with an S. There is how many productions starting with an S? How many productions are there starting with an S? 2 production. So these 2 productions I am supposed to add. So I go here and I make an addition of these 2 production. So these are the 2 productions which are being added. इसका कॉमा यहाँ पर है, इसका कॉमा यहाँ पर है. आपको look ahead calculate करना है. Look ahead if B is first of beta comma A, that is null $, and therefore it is $. So that becomes production number 2, and this becomes production number 3. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो ये किया है आपने. I'll tell you mistake कहाँ पे हुआ है. Now I take production number 2. I have to now start comparing production number 2. So this becomes my production number. Sorry, here it's a $. Here. So this is my production number 2. So this particular thing, $, has to be added here and $, has to be added here. So these are production 1 and 2. This is production number 2. I have again to start comparing this particular production. I take production number 2, start comparing it. Compare with A goes to alpha dot B beta comma A. So value of A this time becomes S. Value of alpha remains as null. Value of B becomes L. Correct? Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now tell me what is the value of beta is having. Now tell me what is the value beta is going to take. Now tell me what is the value beta is going to take.
Equal to.
Huh?
Equal to R.
Equal to R. So beta is going to take value as equal to and R. Barabar? And A will be equal to $. I am supposed to add production starting with an L. So there are 2 productions starting with an L. So I am adding these 2 productions starting with an L. So these are the 2 productions starting with an L. Yes, I have to calculate the look ahead value. Now you are supposed to tell me what will be the look ahead value for this. कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे इसका लुक अहेड? आपको क्या बोला गया है कि आपको फर्स्ट एलिमेंट लेना है, बराबर? फर्स्ट एलिमेंट इन द सेंस आपका यहाँ पे ये था और आपके यहाँ पे ये $, भी था, बराबर? ये और $, था. You have taken null is there and $, is there. Now look at this here, your beta value. Now your beta value has become equal and R. Your beta value has become equal and R, and you have a $. ये है ना अभी आपका फाइनल वैल्यू, ये है ना आपका बीटा का फाइनल वैल्यू, बीटा ए का वैल्यू. Yes. Now you tell me what is the first of this particular statement to be calculated.
Equal.
हाँ, फर्स्ट ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टेटमेंट का क्या आएगा वैल्यू?
Equal.
इक्वल और इक्वल ही आएगा सिर्फ.
इक्वल एंड आर.
आर कैसे आएगा? फर्स्ट में तो यू रिक्वायर ओनली टर्मिनल सेट ना, यू डोंट रिक्वायर अ नॉन टर्मिनल सेट. You forgot the first function or what?
Equal and $sign will be there. Beta value will be
So it
equal.
will be equal and $. You cannot have a non-terminal symbol in the. You cannot have a. ये टर्मिनल सिंबल है, आप फर्स्ट टर्मिनल सिंबल का कैलकुलेट नहीं कर सकते हो. समझ में आया? टर्मिनल सिंबल का आप फर्स्ट कैलकुलेट सकते हैं. आउटपुट क्या है फर्स्ट का? टर्मिनल सिंबल. ये पूरे स्ट्रिंग में जो भी टर्मिनल सिंबल है वो आपका फर्स्ट बन जाएगा ना. आर यू गेटिंग इट? इज दैट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
So remember this value which you have written, you have supposed to take the terminal symbol out of it. Now the examples which we have solved so far, every time you have taken only one terminal symbol, therefore there is a problem. आपको equal और dollar मिल गया है, आपको r का calculate करने की जरूरत नहीं, because it is equal r. आपको बीटा का वैल्यू क्या दिया है? equal और r. और अगर ये ऐसा रीड कर रहे हैं हम, तो बीटा कैलकुलेट करना है ना, फर्स्ट ऑफ बीटा. सो इफ आई वांट टू पुट इट इन अदर वे, द सिंपल वे व्हिच यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. सो इफ आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट द फर्स्ट ऑफ बीटा, if I want to calculate the first of beta, so first of beta now takes a value equal and r. So the product, agar beta, so if the production is L goes to dot star r, तो आपका बीटा का जो वैल्यू जो आप कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो, सो इट इज इक्वल एंड आर. सो एल का फर्स्ट एलिमेंट क्या है? इक्वल है, बराबर.
Yes.
आई एम कैलकुलेटिंग फॉर एल के लिए ना, ये एल का प्रोडक्शन के लिए आई एम कैलकुलेटिंग ना. So L goes to equal and R. If I want to calculate the first function, the first value is equal. So you take only the first value. So therefore equal is being taken here. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore it is equal and dollar. So many of them has only written an some of them have written dollar, I guess. Some of them have them written as null. I don't know. Various values have been written, but the final value you are getting is equal or dollar. So the values are equal or dollar. So there are two look ahead values, equal and dollar. Similarly, the values is again equal and dollar. So this becomes production number 3. This will become production number 4. This is become 3 and this will become 4. Is that correct? समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, there is one more production of S now.
I'm doing it. Please give me some time. So there is one more production. 2 production has added 3 and 4. However, in the first step, we have added 2 productions. So we have one more production left out. One by one only you can do it. So I am now comparing the next production which was added in step 1, production number 3. We'll start comparing now production number 3. We'll start comparing production number 2 has given rise to 1 minute 4 and 5. 2 has given rise to 4 and 5. Now we are comparing production number 3 which was remaining. So value of A becomes S, value of alpha is null, value of B is R, value of beta becomes null, value of beta becomes null, value of A is equal to dollar. I am supposed to add production starting with an R. There is only one production starting with an R, so that is R goes to dot L. So R goes to dot L. So the production that is being added here is R goes to dot L, comma. We are supposed to calculate the look ahead. First of beta is nothing but null. First of beta becomes null. So null is being taken here, and you have a dollar. So the output is dollar. So this dollar comes here. This is marked as production number 6. So 4, 5, and 6. So from the first 2 and 3 is completed. Yes.
In the very first question we have solved for LR1, over there for C, we had got two values for capital C, which is small c and d, and even the A A value was dollar. So we had considered only C and D, and we didn't consider dollar. But you
The
said that
reason
we should
behind we
consider
have
only.
not, I know, I'll tell you. The reason behind we have considered only C and D and not dollar is, look at the values there. You were having first of C, which was a capital C. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
हाँ,
Yeah, yeah.
तो C का अगर फर्स्ट आपको मिल रहा है C और D, तो आपको डॉलर लेना है. डॉलर आपको तभी लेना है जब कंडीशंस नल होंगे, या फिर यहाँ पे कंडीशन क्या हुआ है, द कंडीशन इज
टर्मिनल
फर्स्ट.
है,
हाँ
टर्मिनल है यहाँ पे फर्स्ट
हाँ, तो यहाँ पे टर्मिनल है और बीच में एक वैल्यू आके डॉलर आया है. इसके लिए यू आर सपोज टू टेक ऑल द टर्मिनल सिंबल बिकॉज दिस हैज बिकम दिस पर्टिकुलर वे. लुक एट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बोथ दोस कैलकुलेशन. अगर आपको ये कैलकुलेट करने को मुश्किल जा रहा है, देयर इज अनदर वे. इफ यू फील दैट दिस कैलकुलेशन यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, देन सिंपल है, आपको लुक अहेड मतलब फॉलो कैलकुलेट करना है. आप फॉलो कैलकुलेट कीजिए. पहले एग्जांपल में आप फॉलो ऑफ सी कैलकुलेट करके देखिए आपको क्या मिलता है. फॉलो ऑफ सी ये इक्वल और डॉलर कैसे आया, क्योंकि आप इधर फॉलो कर चुके हैं इक्वल और डॉलर. तो आपको अगर ये इधर कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है फर्स्ट ऑफ बीटा कॉमा ए, तो आप डायरेक्टली इसका फॉलो कैलकुलेट करो और वो फॉलो यहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो प्रॉब्लम. आई हैव टोल्ड यू यस्टरडे ओनली दैट फॉलो लुक अहेड इज नथिंग बट कैलकुलेटिंग अ फॉलो. yes or no?
Yes.
So this is as good as calculating a follow. So if you feel a confusion in this particular thing, but definitely you are supposed to write down this particular production,
Okay,
क्योंकि
okay.
यही उसका actual calculation है. समझ में आया?
हाँ,
हाँ. Now you're coming at production number 4 and you are coming at production 5 and 6. 3 new productions are added. उसको आपने कंपेयर नहीं भी किया तो भी आपको पता चलता है कि डॉट के बाद टर्मिनल है स्टार. आप ये सिंपल जैसे जैसे प्रोडक्शन सॉल्व करोगे आपको लिखना है, लेकिन आपको पता चलेगा कि आपको प्रोडक्शन ऐड करने की जरूरत नहीं है. डॉट के बाद स्टार है तो बी का वैल्यू स्टार बनने वाला है एंड देयरफॉर नो प्रोडक्शन कैन बी एडेड. डॉट के बाद again b ka value is an id, therefore no production can be added from 4 and 5. And in the sixth production after a dot there is an l, and we have already added all productions starting with an l. Is that clear? Is that clear?
yes, yes.
So no further productions are being added. So now your LR0 item set will look like this. Your LR0 item set looks like this. This is an I0 set. I0 with an dot S with a dollar. So ये entries dollar है, ये दो entries है equal and dollar. And this is what an LR1 parsing table looks like. So this is what an LR parsing table. Now many of them have got this table correct. Only thing was missing was the second component. इसके लिए time and again I have told you when I was डूइंग फर्स्ट एंड फॉलो कि अगर फर्स्ट एंड फॉलो कंप्यूट करने नहीं आएगा तो आपको एलआर पार्सिंग फैमिली करना मुश्किल हो जाएगा. देयरफॉर आपको अगर LR1 का लुक अहेड का फंक्शन डिफिकल्ट जा रहा है, आप डायरेक्ट फॉलो कैलकुलेट करो जो मैंने आपको SLR में दिखाए थे. You know how to calculate a direct follow. Just calculate the direct follow and substitute those value into the look ahead. You will automatically get your follow function or the look ahead values. Is that clear? So this is what the diagram is of LR. Obviously, after the diagram, you know how to now construct a table. Now, in this diagram, if you look, I have written I5 and I5 dash, I6 and I6 dash. The reason behind that I'll tell you, but you can number this diagram with a different numbers. So after I think the fifth one, it should be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So there are 13 LR1 item sets which are being generated for this. So LR1 parsing table will have 13 items that will be generated. Is that clear? Is that clear to everybody? जिसको नहीं आया है प्लीज मेक द करेक्शंस. This is how it is being computed. Now, coming down to the, once this LR1 parsing table is there with you, that completes your LR1 parsing. Now, we come down to LA-LR parsing. Now, given heading as LA-LR parsing. LA-LR parsing में कुछ भी नहीं करना है. Therefore, I have taken, क्योंकि अगर आपका LR1 आता है, तो LA-LR सिर्फ उसको follow करना है. इसके लिए follow करना है मतलब you don't have to calculate a follow set, but you are supposed to take the output of that only and generate. So next heading you give it as LA-LR parsing. So the next heading you give it as LA-LR parsing. Write down LA-LR parsers are same as ये जो CLR लिखा है ना, it is also CLR means is LR1. It is also called as canonical LR parser. It is also known as canonical क्योंकि वो LR parser family और इसका नाम same है, इसके लिए these are also called as canonical LR parser, or you can call it as LR1 parser. You can call it as canonical LR, or you can call it as LR1. So CLR also means LR1. तो बाद में बोलना नहीं कि CLR पढ़ाया नहीं मैडम ने. So LALR parser are same as your CLR, as I've told you कि LR1 आया तो LALR आ जाएगा, or it is an LR1 parser. Difference is, you can write down with one difference. Point number 2, there is only one difference. Write down the point and then I'll explain you that. In CLR parser, if two states differ, only in look ahead, in CLR parser, if two states differ only in look ahead, then we combine those states, in LA-LR parser. I repeat, in CLR parser, if two states differ only in look ahead, then we combine those states in LA-LR parser. Write on point number 3. After minimization, if the parsing table has no conflict, then the grammar is LA-LR. Now, things to be remembered here is कि आपको LA-LR अगर जनरेट करना है तो आपको LR1 जनरेट करना है, और सिर्फ एक ही पॉइंट ऑफ डिफरेंस है. आपको पहले से ही बोला गया है कि LR पार्सर फैमिली में जो चेंज हो रहा है वो पार्सिंग टेबल चेंज हो रहा है. अलग अलग तरीके से हम पार्सिंग टेबल बना रहे हैं. SLR पार्सिंग टेबल LR0 आइटम सेट से बनाया है. LR1 पार्सिंग टेबल LR1 आइटम सेट से बनाया है. LR1 आइटम सेट का मतलब है कि you have an LR0 item set plus you also have an look ahead value. So this item set, bear in mind, these item sets are called as LR1 item set. So do not get confused कि LR0 बोला है तो आप LR1 बोला है और आप फिर भी आप LR0 बना रहे हो. नहीं, LR0 बोला है तो आपको LR0 आइटम सेट ऐसे दिखते हैं और LR1 आइटम सेट ऐसे दिखते हैं. So these are the difference between this item set. So look, coming down to the algorithm, so we have seen कि change जो हो रहा है आपका पार्सिंग टेबल है. एक पार्सिंग टेबल LR0 आइटम से बनाया गया है, एक पार्सिंग टेबल LR1 आइटम सेट से बनाया गया है. So when you do to an LA-LR, आपको फिर से पार्सिंग टेबल बनाना है, बट ये पार्सिंग टेबल आपको LR1 पार्सिंग टेबल से बनाना है. So in most of the time, if LA-LR is asked to be constructed, आपको पूरे स्टेप LR1 के करने हैं. पूरे स्टेप LR1 के होने के बाद जब आप पार्सिंग टेबल पे आएंगे, पार्सिंग टेबल आप कब जनरेट करोगे? जब आपका LR1 आइटम सेट जनरेट हो जाएगा. जब आप पार्सिंग टेबल पे आएंगे, उस टेबल को जो जनरेट करना है वो अलग तरीके से करना है. I'll tell you today how to generate that table, and therefore that will be called as an LA-LR parsing table. Now again, as I have told you earlier, the first example which we have discussed, we have seen an SLR table. In that SLR table, we have seen a shift reduce conflict, and I have told you an SLR grammar will also always give you a shift reduce conflict. So if any entry occupies two particular thing, if any entry in the table has two different unique entries, if there are unique entries, then it is an SLR. अगर double entries आते हैं तो वो SLR नहीं है. अब double entries हमेशा shift उसके ही आएंगे. आपका टेबल में SLR के bear in mind, अगर आपके टेबल में, I'll come down to that diagram once again. ये देखिए, ये टेबल में कभी भी शिफ्ट कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं हो सकता. इस टेबल में कभी भी रेड्यूस कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं हो सकता. SLR will always give you shift reduce conflict. Please bear in mind. Now coming down to an LALR, तो LR1 आइटम सेट बनाने हैं आपको, उसके बाद LALR टेबल बनाना है. अगर LALR टेबल में आपको कॉन्फ्लिक्ट मिलता है तो वो ग्रामर LALR नहीं है, या और वो ग्रामर LR भी नहीं होगा, क्योंकि अगर LR का टेबल नहीं बनता है तो LALR का टेबल भी नहीं बनेगा. So therefore it is interdependent. Now the point of difference between the SLR, LR and LALR is LALR will give you a shift reduce conflict. आपको टेबल में R और R एक ही लोकेशन में आएंगे. So the conflict that is being arised by LALR is basically a reduce conflict, and many a time LR1 is not going to give you any conflict, and therefore canonical LR or CLR is the widely used parser family. So CLR is used in many of the application compared to SLR and compared to LALR. So LALR may give you a reduce conflict. SLR may give you a shift reduce conflict. Many a times LR will not give you any conflict. It will work. Is that clear? Is the point of difference clear to everybody? समझ में आया? Shall we start constructing an LALR?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. अभी LALR को कंस्ट्रक्ट करने के लिए ज्यादा मेहनत नहीं करना है. आपने LR1 का जो पहला एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व किया था, LR1 का पहला एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व किया था, ये था ना S goes to C, यही था ना पहला एग्जाम्पल. एग्जाम्पल में आइए, आप उस LR1 आइटम सेट में आइए, जो LR1 का हमने पहला एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व किया, उस आइटम सेट में आइए. This was the example which we have started with, and these are the item sets which we have generated. The figure which is on the screen is not a complete one, so this is what the item sets which we have generated. Clear? The diagram is in front of you. Shall we start constructing it? Shall we start constructing it?
Yes.
हाँ. So look at the LR1 item set. अब आपको definition क्या बोला गया है? There is only one point of difference. If two states differ only in look ahead, then we combine those states in LAR parser. अब आप इस डायग्राम में आइए, और इस डायग्राम के अंदर आप मुझे लुक अहेड का वैल्यू नहीं देखना है आपको. आई अगेन रिपीट, आप इस डायग्राम में आइए, लुक अहेड का वैल्यू मत देखिए. आप मुझे बताइए ऐसे कौन से सेट्स हैं जिसका वैल्यू सेम है लुक अहेड को छोड़ के. ऐसे कौन से नंबर्स हैं इस पर्टिकुलर डायग्राम में जिसके वैल्यू सेम है. Is state number 1 matching to any state? Is state number 1 matching to any state? No.
No.
No, na? हाँ. Is state number 2 matching to any state? Is state number 2 matching to any state?
Yes. It
Yes,
is
which is that state?
1, 2, 3.
हाँ? बराबर से देखिए. कौन
No,
से
ma'am,
स्टेट को
it's
मैच
not matching.
नहीं, किसी को मैच नहीं हो रहा है वो.
We
गलत
have
है
to.
ना?
हाँ, small c is there. Yes.
हाँ. Come down to state number 3. Is state number 3 matching to any state?
Yes.
Yes, which is that state?
Itself only.
6.
Huh?
To six
मैचिंग का
Small
मतलब, मैचिंग का मतलब है कि ये सर्कल और कोई और सर्कल मैच हो रहा है क्या? सर्कल
Six
सर्कल नहीं
number.
मैच करने हैं, एलिमेंट्स मैच करने हैं.
6 number without
सिक्स
dollar.
नंबर. हाँ,
Excluding
डॉलर
figure.
है.
सो ये वाला है बराबर और ये
Yes.
वाला है. आप सेकंड कंपोनेंट को भूल जाइए, ये मैच हो रहे हैं दोनों भी.
Yes.
यस.
मैम नहीं समझा.
डायग्राम है आपके सामने,
हाँ.
उसको हवे में तो नहीं कर सकते, वो डायग्राम होना चाहिए आपके सामने. हाँ, अब उस डायग्राम के अंदर आपका LR1 का जो डायग्राम है, उस डायग्राम के अंदर LR0 आइटम सेट भी है और लुक अहेड भी है. अब फिलहाल लुक अहेड को भूल जाओ, लुक अहेड मतलब कॉमा के बाद जो वैल्यूज है उसको भूल जाओ, और आपको ऐसे आइटम सेट्स ढूंढने हैं जिसके वैल्यू सेम है. इसका वैल्यू सेम है मतलब क्या है, ये प्रोडक्शन क्या है, एस डैश गोज टू एस डॉट डॉलर. तो एस डैश डॉट गोज टू एस डॉट, ऐसा किधर और दिख रहा है क्या आपको?
हाँ, I6.
नहीं ना. I6 में क्या
हाँ.
दिख रहा है आपको?
मैम that
क्या दिखा I6 में?
I3 में जो
No, you come down to the first one. Now you talk about the first one. Are you able to see
okay.
this anywhere?
Yes. No.
Is no. Correct? Now come down to this one. ये state का ये values किधर भी match हो रहे हैं क्या? Second product, second component को आप भूल जाइए. किधर भी match हो रहे हैं क्या पूरे diagram में?
No.
No. अभी third आ जाइए. Third का जो state है वो किधर match हो रहा है क्या?
Yes, in I6.
Yes. I6. सेकेंड कंपोनेंट को आपको लेना नहीं है, आपको सिर्फ फर्स्ट कंपोनेंट को LR0 को ही लेना है. तो आपका पहला जो ग्रुप बनाया है, आई डोंट राइट इट, आई विल जस्ट शो यू हाउ टू डू इट लेटर ऑन. तो जो आपका पहला ग्रुप बनाया है वो 3 इज मैचिंग टू 6. करेक्ट? इज दैट क्लियर? तो पहला ग्रुप बना है 3 6 का. इज दैट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. अब I4 सेट देखिए, I4 किसी के साथ मैच हो रहा है क्या?
7.
7 के साथ मैच हो रहा है. इसका डॉलर है, इसका C और D है, उससे हमको कुछ लेना नहीं है. C गोज टू D डॉट है. सो नेक्स्ट ग्रुप इज 4 and 7. इज दैट क्लियर? इज दैट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. 5 किससे मैच हो रहा है? 5 नहीं ना.
No.
हाँ. 6 ऑलरेडी मैच कर चुके हो आप, 7 ऑलरेडी मैच कर चुके हैं. 8 स्टेट में आइए. 8 किसको मैच कर रहा है?
9.
हाँ. तो नेक्स्ट ग्रुप इज 8 and 9. इज दैट क्लियर? ग्रुपिंग कैसे बनाना है समझ में आया?
Yes.
How to make the grouping is clear to you. So you can read this. This is very self-explanatory. अभी जो हमने लिखा है, you are supposed in CLR, if two states differ only in look ahead, then we combine those states in LA-LR parser. मैंने वही किया है. So this is self-explanatory कि आपको दो states ऐसे ढूंढने हैं, उसके अगर look ahead differ होते हैं तो वी विल कंबाइन, बट एलिमेंट सेम है तो वी विल कंबाइन दिस स्टेट. तो आपके जो एलिमेंट्स कंबाइन हुए हैं वो 3 6 है, 4 7 है और 8 9 है. इज दैट क्लियर? इज दैट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. नाउ कम डाउन टू LA-LR. जहां पे आपने LA-LR लिखा है वहां पे आइए. आपको टेबल बनाना है. टेबल का नाम दीजिए, नहीं पहले आप लिखिए आर्ग्यूमेंटिंग द ग्रामर. ये एग्जाम्पल आप कॉपी कीजिए. जस्ट राइट डाउन द एग्जाम्पल. यू कॉपी दिस पर्टिकुलर एग्जाम्पल. LA-LR के बाद राइट डाउन एन एग्जाम्पल. राइट डाउन द सेम एग्जाम्पल. S goes to C, C goes to C and C goes to D. LA-LR के बाद यही एग्जाम्पल आपको लिखना है. उसके बाद उसके बाद लिखिए सॉल्यूशन लिखिए. उसके बाद सॉल्यूशन लिखिए. स्टेप 1
Ma'am,
आर्ग्यूमेंटिंग द ग्रामर.
not visible, ma'am.
No, I am not doing anything. I am just telling you, you write it down, but still I will save and I will restart that PPT. तो LALR के लिखने के आगे लिखिए, just write it down. First step number one, argumenting the grammar. Write down step number two, generating LR1 item set. Generating LR1 item set. Step number three, generating LR1 parsing table. And step number 4, generating LA-LR parsing table. Step number 4, generating LA-LR parsing table. लिखा? So, कितने steps है? You have to argument the given grammar. You are supposed to construct LR1 item set. Step number 3, जहां पे आपने construct LR1 parsing table लिखा है, वहां पे आप लिखिए merging और identifying. Write down identifying the merge state. Identifying the merge state. आप स्टेप 4 कैंसिल कीजिए. यू राइट डाउन इन दैट पर्टिकुलर स्टेप 3 ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन, जो आपने LR1 पार्सिंग टेबल लिखा है ना, वहां पे आप लिखिए मर्जिंग सिमिलर स्टेट और आइडेंटिफाइंग सिमिलर स्टेट with different look ahead. So from example 1, we get merge states as. So from example 1, we get merge states as 36, 47 and 89. 36, 47 and 89. स्टेप नंबर 3, जहां पे आपने LR1 पार्सिंग टेबल लिखा है, उसके अंदर आपको ये लिखना है मर्जिंग द सिमिलर स्टेट विथ डिफरेंट लुक अहेड. वी गेट 36, 47 and 89. Now bear in mind, do not make an LR1 parsing table. अगर आपको बनाना है, आपको कंफ्यूजन है, तो आप बनाइए वो टेबल, लेकिन वो टेबल बाद में आप उसको रब या डिलीट कर दीजिए, क्योंकि हमको LA-LR पार्सिंग टेबल बनाना है. अब टेबल कैसे बनाना है? LR1 का पार्सिंग टेबल आपके सामने है, ये डायग्राम का हमने बनाया था. इज दैट टेबल इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू? इज दिस दैट टेबल? इज दैट, यही है ना वो टेबल? हाँ. अब आपको ज्यादा कुछ नहीं करना है. LALR में आपको स्टेट्स मर्ज करने हैं. अब स्टेट्स टेबल में मर्ज कैसे होंगे? आपका ग्रुप क्या है? आपका ग्रुप है 3-6. जहां पे भी टेबल में 3 आया है, उसको 6, उसके आगे 6 ऐड होगा. सो दैट विल बी S36, X36. जहां पे भी 6 है, उसका ग्रुपिंग है S36. So I have made all the grouping in this particular table as 3-6. Now do not make it, do not draw it. What I'll tell you is, आपको ये ग्रुप कैसे बनाना है? आपको ये ग्रुप ऐसे बनाना है 0, 1, 2. Your now this 3 is merged with state number 6. Correct? Come to the state part. 3 you have grouped with 6. 4 is grouped with
7.
Huh?
7.
7. So 4, 7. 5 is 5 grouped with anything? No. 6 ऑलरेडी ग्रुप हो चुका है. 7 ऑलरेडी ग्रुप हो चुका है. और लास्ट क्या बचा? 8 और 9. तो पहले आपका जो कॉलम है, पहले स्टार्ट ड्राइंग द कॉलम. आपको कॉलम बनाना है स्टेट का. अब स्टेट 9 स्टेट नहीं होंगे, आपके स्टेट होंगे 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 7 and the last state will be 8, 9, and the last state, sorry, the last state will be 8, 9. The last state will be 8, 9. Correct? तो आपका टेबल reduce हो गया है. So LALR will always reduce the table. LALR will always reduce the table. So second point of difference you should remember कि LR table is huge whereas LALR table is much more small. बनाया स्टेट कॉलम, एक्शन पार्ट लिखिए, गो टू पार्ट लिखिए, CD डॉलर गो टू. एंट्रीज कैसे फिलअप करना है, आई विल टेल यू. एंट्रीज कैसे फिलअप करना है, आई विल टेल यू मर्ज करने के बाद. बनाया एक्शन पार्ट, देर आर 3 columns C, D and dollar. In go to there are 2 columns S and C. We are making LALR parsing table. LALR parsing table. Your number of rows or number of states have been now reduced. I have not done this because I have to show you. आपको draw करना है 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 8, 9. Done. The template is ready. Now state number 0 change हुआ है क्या आपका? आपको डायग्राम में आना है. स्टेट नंबर 0 चेंज हुआ है?
No.
नहीं
No.
हुआ है ना. टेबल है ना आपका, LR टेबल है ना आपके सामने. वो टेबल देखिए. 0 स्टेट को कुछ भी चेंज हुआ है क्या?
No.
नो. तो 0 स्टेट के एंट्री आप लिखिए. 0 स्टेट के एंट्री क्या है? विथ C इट इज S3, विथ D इट इज S4, विथ एन S इट इज 1 एंड विथ एन C इट इज 2. करेक्ट? बराबर ना? लिखा. अब जैसे ही आपने एंट्री लिखे, आपको चेक करना है कि इसमें ग्रुप वैल्यू है क्या. तो ग्रुप वैल्यू इसमें 0 विद C था S3, बट 3 इज नो लॉन्गर एन इंडिविजुअल स्टेट. सो उसके आगे आपको 6 लगाना है. S4, 4 इज नॉट अ सिंगल स्टेट, सो S4 7. 1 और 2 को आप कुछ नहीं करेंगे. तो आपका 0 स्टेट का एंट्रीज नाउ विल बिकम विथ एन C इट इज S3 6 and with an D it is S4 7. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
हाँ. अब स्टेट नंबर 1. स्टेट नंबर 1 में भी कोई ग्रुपिंग नहीं है. 1 with an dollar remains as except. So 1 with an dollar you are supposed to write down as except. आपको कोई चेंज नहीं करना है. आपको LR1 का टेक के ही बनाना है. State number 2. State number 2 was also not clubbed to any state. So first write down the entry of state number 2. State number 2 के entries है. Within C it is S6, so it will become S36. And within D it is 7, so it will become S47. And within capital C it will become 5. समझ में आया? समझ में आया क्या?
Yes.
हाँ. अब आ जाइए स्टेट नंबर. आपका नेक्स्ट स्टेट है 3, 6. अब LR पार्सिंग टेबल में देखिए आपको ये स्टेट कैसे लिखना है. ये स्टेट नंबर 3 है, उसको मैंने हाईलाइट. आई विल हाईलाइट स्टेट नंबर 3. अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो दिस इज ऑल्सो एन सिंपल पार्ट टू डू. यू जस्ट टेक स्टेट नंबर 3. सो आई टेक स्टेट नंबर 3 and I have to highlight state number 6. I have to merge this state. So I am putting 3, 6 here. ये S6 ऊपर चला जाएगा, इसके लिए ये 6 यहाँ पे, ये 7 ऊपर चला जाएगा, इसके लिए 4, 7 हो जाएगा. और ये 9 इधर है, ये 9 भी ऊपर जाना है, तो ये 8, 9 बन जाएगा. और ये रो आप बाद में डिलीट कर सकते हो टेबल में से. इज दैट क्लियर? आप ऐसे भी उसको बना सकते हो. Is that clear? If you are getting confused, remember 9 will go up. This entire row is going down now. So I'm deleting now this particular row. So delete row. Now you are next at 4, 7. You are next at 4, 7. Your next element is 4, 7. Your 7th row का एक ही element है यहाँ पे R4. R4 यहाँ पे add कीजिए तो it will become R4. 7. So ये dollar का R7 I am R4 I am adding here, and I am deleting row number 7. I am deleting row number 7. Correct? Is that correct? समझ में आया? State number 5 remains as it is. Last state is state 8 and 9. So R3, which is a part of 9, will be removed from here, and it will go up, and this particular row will be deleted, and this particular row will be deleted. So this table is called as an LALR parsing table. This table is called as an LALR parsing table. This table is called as an LALR parsing table. Is that clear to everybody? Is the table clear to everybody? समझ में आया कैसे LALR बनाना है आपको? LALR का सिर्फ टेबल आपके, you are supposed to club those values and make it as one complete table. अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है ये, तो आप LR1 टेबल बनाइए. There is no harm in that. You make that table, then you make an LALR, and then you just give away the LR1, क्योंकि आपको LR1 टेबल बनाने के लिए नहीं पूछा गया है, आपको LALR टेबल बनाने के लिए पूछा गया है. इसके लिए आपको अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो आप LR1 बनाओ, उसके एंट्रीज मैच करो, उसके बाद आप LALR बनाओ. Is that clear? समझ में आया?
Yes.
हाँ. So there was second example. ये एग्जाम्पल का आप लोगों ने LR1 टेबल बनाया है, तो आपको केस स्टडी में या होमवर्क में इसका LALR टेबल बनाना है, इसका LALR टेबल बनाना है. और ये जो एग्जाम्पल आज हमने सॉल्व किया, जो कल का था, इसका आपको LALR टेबल बनाना है. So you have 2 LALR tables which you will be constructing. So there is nothing to compute in LALR. If you know LR1 to compute properly, LALR will go hand in hand with LR1. Is that clear? Now, अब ये जो merge किए हमने state, one point to remember कि ये जो state हमने अभी merge किए ये diagram, ये table में, यहाँ पे अगर conflict होगा तो ये conflict R3 और ऐसे R2 आएगा. So there will be this kind of an conflict. It will be always a reduce conflict. It cannot be a shift conflict. You can write it down. LALR generates a reduce conflict. SLR generates and shift reduce conflict. Is that clear? Is that clear? So is SLR, LR and LALR parsing tables clear to everybody? Is those clear to everybody, all the 3 tables?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now I'll conclude with what are the different factors on which we are comparing SLR, CLA and LALR. First is in size. So size of an, as you must have seen, the size of an SLR is smaller. The size of an CLA, that is LR1, is larger, and LALR also becomes smaller because we are merging the state. So if I compare on the size, this is smaller, but LR1 is larger. Second, the method, based on the method, it is based on the follow function. SLR is based on the follow function. This is most powerful function which is being used. That is nothing but a look ahead function. So it is most, the SLR and LR से भी powerful function इसका क्या है? It is going to use your, you can write it down as LR0 and look ahead. इसका value क्या है? LR0 and look ahead. इसका जो method है वो है LR0 and look ahead. Now, when you talk about an LALR, it is also an LR0 and look ahead, but it is more wide. It can accommodate more grammar compared to SLR. So SLR is considered as the smallest one. Next is syntactic features. Less exposure compared to other LR parser. It is less, and most of them are expressed in LALR. error detection. There is no immediate error detection in SLR, no immediate detection in LALR, but there is an immediate error detection in LR1. And time and space complexity, SLR takes less time and space, LR1 takes more time and space. क्योंकि LALR is dependent on LR, therefore it also takes more time and space. So this is how you compare all these three different parsing algorithm of the LR parser family. So this is the comparison of all the three parsing algorithm of SLR family. So this is how we define these three algorithms. Now, आपको दो LALR का definition करना है. There are few examples which you are supposed to start doing it. Please write it down. I'll explain you what this example mean. पहला है आपको construct करना है LR और उसके बाद आपको construct करना है LALR. आप पहले करोगे LR, construct LR मतलब क्या है कि आपको table construct करना है. So first you will be constructing an LR and then you will be constructing an LALR. Write down the grammar, the argumented grammar given to you is, remember, whenever it is being written that an argumented grammar is given to you, please do not argument the given grammar. In the first example, the grammar which is being shown on the screen is an argumented grammar. Therefore, I am saying that the argumented grammar that is being given to you is S goes to SS plus or SS star or A. ये ग्रामर ऑलरेडी आर्ग्यूमेंटेड ग्रामर है, इसको आपको आर्ग्यूमेंट करना नहीं है. विदाउट आर्ग्यूमेंट करते हुए आपको इसको LR1 टेबल बनाना है और LALR टेबल बनाना है. और ये जो स्ट्रिंग दिया गया है नीचे, इनपुट स्ट्रिंग A स्टार A प्लस, ये स्ट्रिंग को आपको पार्स करना है यूजिंग LR1 पार्सिंग टेबल. ये स्ट्रिंग को आपको पार्स करना है यूजिंग LR1 पार्सिंग टेबल. आई रिपीट, you are supposed to construct LR1 parsing table and LALR parsing table for the argumented grammar S goes to SS plus or SS star or A, and using an LR1 parsing table, parse the string A star A plus. A star A plus. There is no dot there. A star A plus. Next, go to the next example. Show the following grammar. Show the following grammar. The grammar is S goes to capital A small a, or B small b capital A small c, or small d small c, or small b small d small a, or A goes to AD is LALR1 but not SLR1. Is LALR1 but not SLR1. Now, when you solve this type of an example, आपको क्या सॉल्व करना है? पहले आपको SLR बनाना पड़ेगा, उसमें कॉन्फ्लिक्ट कुछ होगा, इसके लिए वो SLR1 नहीं बनेगा, और क्योंकि वो SLR1 नहीं बनेगा, then you are supposed to see whether it is an LALR. So these are huge problems. I'll tell you reason behind giving these problems. So this is the second example. And the last example is, ये पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्शन बराबर से रीड कीजिए. द प्रोडक्शन इज स्टेटमेंट गोज टू इफ E then statement, then if small e then statement, else statement. Third is while E do statement. Next is begin, list, end. Next is statement goes to S. So what it means is statement goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are 5 productions starting with statement. Next one is list goes to list semicolon statement. List goes to list semicolon statement, and list goes to statement. So there are 2 productions starting with list. There are two of this starting with list. You are supposed to build an SLR parsing table for this. इस एग्जाम्पल में आपको इस पर्टिकुलर ग्रामर का SLR पार्सिंग टेबल बनाना है. ये पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्शन का SLR पार्सिंग टेबल बनाना है. Is that clear? Now, these are the example. In any case there is a change, I will post those changes. So these are the three examples you're supposed to do and two LALR table. Is that clear? Now, things which I need to conclude now. So that completes your unit 2. We have completed unit 1 and you are completed unit 2. That completes the front end of a compiler. And then we are now supposed to do with the back end of a compiler, that is intermediate code representation phase, code optimization phase, and code generation phase. So there is now a different set of problems that will be related to these three phases of a compiler. We have covered the most two important phases and the major and the massive step phases. That is nothing but the lexical analysis phase and the second phase, which is also called as the syntax semantic parsing phase. So please, I think the lexical analysis phase, most of the phase was completed in the classroom only. So those who have not attended, please check with your friends. We have completed the major part of lexical analysis. I think the syntax semantic phase only we have taken it online. So these two phases completes your front end of a compiler and completes the first 2 unit. Next will be remaining 2 unit will be discussing about the remaining phases of compiler. Now there are 2-3 important announcement which I want to make. The first one is, before going to the back end of the compiler, I'll start your back end of a compiler from 10th of May. So I'll start your back end of a compiler from 10th of May. Now what you are supposed to do between this 3rd to 9th is you are supposed to complete all this assignment, and on 9th of May I'll conduct your exam and online test based on the first 2 phases of compiler or first 2 things which we have solved. Quiz hoga ki problem solving hoga ki kya hoga, that I will post you onto your Yahoo groups. So 9th I will conduct an exam for you on the first 2 phases of compiler, and 10th we will start on the remaining phases of compiler. The remaining phases of compiler is not having much more complicated problem. It is very easy, so we'll do it fast. But these 2 first phases, so you have ample amount of time. Utilize that particular time and do it. So 9th, 8th I will give you the instruction कि exam का format क्या है, कितने बजे है और वो कैसे करना है. And obviously it is a time limited exercise, so everybody has to complete on that particular time, and that will be considered as a part of your internal assessment. Then please don't tell me link was not opening, I was not able to attempt. I am not going to give you chances again and again, because we have done enough of these examples and we have enough of solved many of this in the class. So is that clear to everybody? So I will post whatever is the syllabus that will be required for the test today evening on your Yahoo group, your Google group. I'll post that. I'll also post the details of the test on 8th. We will be taking the test on 9th, and 10th we will resume back with the lectures. So 3 to 8, please study and solve all this example. If you have any doubts, if you want to post anything, either you post it on CN. Those who don't want to post it there, please put it a personal mail, or you can put it into a group mail. I'll respond as and when the query comes. Is that clear? So we'll be now meeting on, yes, anybody wants to say something?
Be any similar lecture of this kind for computer operating systems?
Right now, so I don't know, but I need to talk. I'll just talk to Ambuja madam whether lectures can be arranged for operating system or security is remaining. Na? Somebody has written an email for it for security.
Two subjects are depending on operating system and computer.
Security and this, na?
Yes.
operating system.
So if time permits, I don't want to commit to you, but if I have a time, because I have part 2 students also, and I have other colleges students also connected to me for project. So if time permits, I'm not committing, then only I will do security for you. Otherwise, I'll just see if I can ask somebody to help you out with security. Because my first preference goes to compiler and it takes a lot of time to complete that. So if time permits, I will start with the security lectures, but I don't commit to you. But definitely at least security lectures can be started. Operating system, I will just talk to Ambuja madam what can be done. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So we'll meet on 10th. 9th is your exam, and I will post you as and when things are required. Please check your emails and please check the CN group. So thank you very much. We have completed unit 2. Meet you on 10th at 11:30. The time remains the same. We're meeting on 10th at 11:30.